Welcome guys, in second part of the lecture, set part 2. Okay, let me remind what topics I have discussed in earlier part 1. Okay, what is set? What is set? There are two classification of the sets. Okay, representation of the sets I have told you. Okay, types of the sets. In the type of the set, first the finite set, infinite set, empty sets, okay, subsets, universal sets, and power sets. These terms I have discussed. Okay, in this continuation we start for the next complement of the sets. Complement of the sets. If U be the universal set and A be the subset of U, then the complement of set A denoted by ACR A dash. What will be the complement of the sets? It says that X where X belongs to U but X does not belongs to A. This is simple outline of the complement sets. जिस सेट का कंप्लीमेंट फाइंड करना है उस सेट के एलिमेंट को छोड़कर जस्ट लीव द एलिमेंट ऑफ दैट सेट्स एंड जस्ट टेक द ऑल रिमेनिंग एलिमेंट्स ऑफ द सेट U, universal set. Okay, X where X belongs to U, that element must be belong to U but never belong to A. Okay, for example, if U equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay, A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now the complement of A, just leave 1, leave 2, leave 3, leave 4, leave 6, leave 7. Now what are the elements remaining? Only the complement of the set A is 5, 8 and 9. This is the complement of this. If we have to find again its complement, then just leave the 5, 8, 9. So 5, 8, 9. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 7. Okay, so there is a condition regarding the complement. The complement of the sets is also the set A. Okay, now equal set. If A and B are two non-empty set, then they are called equal set. Equal sets. If number of element of both sets are equal as well as the elements equal. the elements are equal. Okay, for example, if A is 2, 4, 6, 8. Now B is X, where X is even and 2 less or equal to X less or equal to 8. This is given in set builder form. Just first you convert in the roster form. In roster form we can write 2, 4, 6, 8. So the number of element is 4 and number of element is 4. So number of elements are equal. Again 2 belongs to A and 2 belongs to B. 4 belongs to A and 4 belongs to B. 6 belongs to A, 6 belongs to B. 8 belongs to A and 8 belongs to B. So the number of elements is equal and also number of the elements are equal. Such type of set is called equal set. Now the equivalent set. Equivalent set. If A and B are non-empty sets, then they are called an equivalent set if the number of element are equal only. So there is only one difference in both equivalent set and equal set. In equal set, the number of element as well as elements are equal, and in equivalent set, only there are number of sets must be equal. Okay. So for example, x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, y equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you know that there are 4 elements in the set X and there are 4 elements in the set Y, but one belongs to X but one does not belongs to Y. 2 belongs to it but 2 does not belongs to Y. Okay, so such type of the set is called the equivalent set. Now the most important topics, the operation on the sets. Operation on the sets. So there are so many operations on the set. So the one of them that are very important for your syllabus, according to syllabus, the first, union of the sets. Union. For union we can use the notation this. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then A union B is equal to X, where either X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Means we have to take the element of both set, but there are two conditions. No any element should be repeated and no any element must be left. ना तो कोई element left होना चाहिए, ना तो कोई element repeat होना चाहिए. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B 3, 4, 6, 7. Now A union B is, you have to take all element from the both sets, but no element must be repeated, no any element must be left. So 1, 2 single from A, 3 is the common from both, so you have to take only 1, 3. Okay, 4 is repeated 1 times, 5 single times, so you have to write 7 single times, so you have to write 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 6 7, so 6 7, 6 of the second set, 7 of the second set. So 1 2 3 4 5 belongs to A union B, 1 2 3 4 5 belongs to A union B, and also 3 4 6 7 belongs to B, that also belongs to A union B, 3 4 6 7, 3 4 6 7. This is the union, okay. Now the intersection of the sets, just opposite sign symbols of union. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then A intersection B denoted by X, where X belongs to A and X belongs to B. So simple meaning of the intersection in two sets, you have to take only common element from the both sets. You have to take only common element from the both sets, okay. Now for example, A 1 2 3 5, B 2 3 6 7. So what are the common elements from both sets? A intersection B, 2 is common, 3 is common, except 2 and 3 there is no any common element, so the intersection from both set only 2 and 3, only 2 and 3, okay. Now difference of the sets. Two sets. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then difference is denoted by A minus B. This is equal to X, where X belongs to A but X does not belongs to B. So you have to exclude the subtracted element of the sets. B is subtracted, so you don't have to take the element of the B, okay. You have to select, you have to choose only the element of A. But if we write B minus A, then what should be the condition? X, where X belongs to B but X does not belongs to A, okay. For example, if A equals to 1 2 3 4 5, B equal to 3 4 5 7 8. Now what is A minus B? So 3 4 5 7 8, 3 4 5, only there are 3 4 5 elements that belongs to A, so you have to take out from the sets. So the remaining element of A is 1 2 only, so A minus B is 1 comma 2. And let us verify the definition what have to be written, okay. A minus B, X, where X belongs to A but X not belongs to B. So 1 belongs to A but 1 does not belongs to B, okay. 2 belongs to A but 2 does not belongs to B. So this is the difference of the two sets, okay. In the same way that there are symmetric difference. Symmetric difference is denoted by A symmetric difference B, and the asymmetric difference B is A minus B union B minus C. A minus B union B minus A. Okay. For example, now what is A minus B? So 1, 2, only 1 and 2, because 3 you don't have to take, 4 you don't have to take, 5 don't have to take. Okay, only A minus B, number 1, and B minus A. The same process in B minus A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you have to left. 1, 2, 3, 3 you have to left. 1 not there, 2 not there, 3, 3 you don't have to take, 4 you don't have to take, 5 don't have to take. So B minus A is 6, 7, 8. 6 belongs to B, but 6 does not belongs to A. 7 belongs to B, but 7 does not belongs to A, and 8 belongs to B, but 8 does not belongs to A. So now count the union. So A minus A symmetric difference B is equal to A minus B union B minus A equal to 1, 2, 6, 7 and 8. This is simple. Now the Cartesian product of sets. In other way, the cross of sets. The cross of the sets. If A and B are two non-empty sets, okay, then A cross B is equal to A comma B. What is A and B? Small a, small b. Small a represented from A means small a belongs to capital A, small b belongs to capital B, and this is called the ordered pair. This is called ordered pair. For example, 1, 2, 3 A has. Now B has 4, 5. 4, 5. So A cross B. What is A cross B? So you have to take from the first set, okay? Because of A is given in the starting, okay? So A to 1, 4, 1, 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5. So 1, 4, 1, 5, 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 3, 5. Now, number of element in A 3, number of element in set B 2, 3 to ja 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is a necessary, there is a condition in the product of the sets is the number of element in A cross B is equal to the number of element of set A into number of element set B. Okay, so we can say that the number of element in A cross B is equal to number of A cross number of B. So simple, because this set has 6 element, this set has 2 element, sorry 3 element, and this set has 2 element, 3 to ja 6. Okay, just remember things. Okay, These are main important topics of the sets. Now we will continue in the next slide. Okay, thank you. Now the next topic is disjoint set. Disjoint set. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then they are called disjoint set. If there is no common elements between them, that type of the set is called disjoint set. Means the number of element in the intersection of the both set is an empty set. Okay, such type of the set is called disjoint set. Okay, for example, if A equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, B equals to 5, 6, 7. Now A intersection B, what is 1, 2, 3? A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and B have 5, 6, 7. There is no common element between them. There is no common element between them. So A intersection B is an empty set. We can say that it is equal to 5. So we can say that A and B are called disjoint set. Okay. Now the important topic is Venn diagram. Venn diagram. What is Venn diagram? We have studied about all type of the sets. Okay. Now the representation of the set in another form. We can say that the representation of the set in the graphical manner. In graphical manner is called Venn diagram. Okay. Graphical representation of the set is called Venn diagram. So which type of set is represented in which manner? Okay, so we have two types of the basically set. First is the universal set, second is the subset. Okay, because there is a relation between the set and universal set. Okay, the collection of all element of the subset is called the universal set. Okay, so for universal set we draw rectangular box like as this. This notation is used for universal set. Okay, and for the subset, we use circular box. Use circular box like this. Okay, so the set that can be represented in such manner is called Venn diagram. Okay, we have told about the all operation such as the union of the two sets, intersection of the two sets, difference of the two sets, okay, and cross of the two sets. So all operation will be used in this manner, okay. First, union of sets. This is the subset of U. This is universal set, okay, and these are the subsets of U, okay. And what are the elements are taken in the union of the two sets, okay. We have to take all elements from A and B both, but no element must be repeated, no element should be left, okay. So this area, this shaded area is called union of the sets, okay. A union B, A union B, okay. Now A union B complement. So let me remind you what is complement. The complement is a collection of such element. If A union B complement means X where X does not belongs to A union B but X belongs to U. This is the definition of the complement, okay. So the Venn diagram will be constructed as manner. This is U, this is A, this is B, and as in this diagram, the whole things, the shaded area is called the union of the two sets, okay. So you have to left all shaded region and you have to take the rest of all elements from U, okay. So this part, this part, this is called A union B complement, okay. Now A intersection B, two sets are the subset of U. This is U, universal set, okay. And this part is the common part, and we have to take the common part of the both sets, means you have to take common element of the both sets. So this is the common area. This is called A intersection B complement. Sorry, A intersection B only. A intersection B only, okay. Now its complement, A intersection B complement. Again, these are two sets, A and B, okay. Since this is a common part and you have to leave common part of the two sets, so this area, this is called A intersection B complement, okay. Now the difference of the sets, difference of two sets. What is A minus B? Means what is difference? X where X belongs to A but X doesn't belongs to B. This is the definition of difference of the two sets. Okay. Now this is U, this is A, this is B. In the difference of the two sets, A minus B says that X where X belongs to A but X does not belongs to B. Okay, so this is the part of also, this is part of B also. Okay, so you have to leave. Now this area is called, this is called A minus B. This is called A minus B. And what is A minus B complement? Just leave the shaded area. Leave the shaded area. So all things, these areas, this is the called A minus B, its complement. Okay. Now these are called A minus B complement. Okay. Now there is one and important rule, De Morgan's law. Okay. De Morgan's law. If A and B are two non-empty sets, then A union B complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. Okay, and first part, second part is A intersection B complement is equal to A complement union B complement. This is De Morgan's law. Second, commutative law. These are the laws of the sets. Okay, commutative law. Commutative law means A union B is also equal to B union A, and A intersection B is also equal to B intersection A. Okay. Third, associative law. Okay. In associative, you have to take three sets. Okay. Now, A, B, C are three sets that should be non-empty. Okay. So A union B union C equal to A union B union C. What does mean this law? Okay, A union B union C. You have to take first two part of the first A and B together, and in second manner you have to take last first and second and third together with. Okay, so A union B union C equal to A union B union C. Similarly, regarding intersection, A intersection B intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C. This law is called associative law. Okay, in the same manner, but there are two operations, intersection and union. The important property is distributive law. Distributive laws. Okay, if A, B, C are three non-empty sets, then and A union B intersection C equal to A union B intersection A union C, or second part, A intersection B union C equal to A intersection B union A intersection C. There is short trick for the distributive law. There are two parties. Okay, there are two parties, first party, second party, and there are two operations, intersection and union. Okay, so 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 2. This is short trick. 1 1 1 2 1 1 2. 1 1 1 means you have to take first set of the first part, first operation, first operation, and first part of the second set. B union C means the first part is B. So A union B, first, second operation, and first second, पहला और second, first second. ठीक है, तो this is a short trick to identify the distributive law. Now, some probabilities regarding complement. So, what is complement of universal set? What is complement of universal set? In the definition of the complement, you have to take the element that does not belongs to itself, but that should be belongs to union, मतलब universal set. Okay, so universal set is also you have to find its complement. So the complement of the universal set is empty set, nothing, means 5. And what is 5? 5 equal to U. Okay, for example, if U is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so complement of U, so you have to leave all elements of U, means we have to leave 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so just leave it. So there is no element in the complement of U, so this is the empty set, this is 5. Okay, so now the last topic of this chapter is principle of inclusion and exclusion. If A and B are two sets that should be non-empty, then number of A union B is equal to number of A plus number of B minus number of A intersection B. This formula for the two sets, if A, B, C are the three sets, then number of A union B union C equal to, you have to take first part of the number of A, number of B, number of C. So take individually number of A plus number of B plus number of C. Now these all the three terms will be in positive, and next is negative minus number of A intersection B minus number of B intersection C minus number of A intersection C, from A to B and B to C and A to C. Now next the plus positive term, number of A intersection B intersection C. This is for three sets. Okay, so I will practice from above topic in next slide. Okay, so these are the important topics. So this is the end of the first chapter, set. Next chapter will be relation, and in this continuation the relation is very important topic in further continuation of the sets. Okay, thank you very much.